So AI and ML, to me, it's all the same thing. It's just applied math. I mean, I just got off the phone with a recent college graduate who was an applied math major. I was an engineering, applied math kind of major. It's just math. Y is a function of x sub I, 1 through n. It's more complicated than that, but it's just finding patterns stuff. The difference between AI and ML, to me, I mean, a lot of people get into these philosophical debates and stuff like that. Again, it's just all sort of finding patterns in large amounts of data. I go back.
So to me, machine learning is the heart or the brain for artificial intelligence. So artificial intelligence is the big thing. And inside artificial intelligence, we have machine learning. And machine learning, I usually use two definitions for it. The first one is the one that Arthur Samuel used in 1959, which is that machine learning is a field of study that gives computers the ability to learn without being explicitly programmed.
I'll go with the classic joke that AI is what you call machine learning when you put it in an investor deck. So AI kind of, ideally, right, AI would be something that takes machine learning to a new level.
Was that AI is that thing that is just kind of slightly out of reach.
Computers still don't have feelings, or they don't have any knowledge about like driving a car, because of the power it has for both of the questions. It's amazing because it has such a power, but it scares me because it has such a power. And depends who possesses that power is the thing that either makes me happy or scares me.
Katharine?
I think it's great because I hope that it enables things that couldn't have been possible before, just via speed, automation, ability to kind of reason about new things. I think it terrifies me mainly because of privacy reasons. So I focus on privacy in machine learning systems and privacy engineering. And Charlie, your example terrified me. I do not want my ATM to know how often I take out 100 euros, please.
I feel like I'm repeating myself, but I mean, the power of just being able to take all this data and find patterns in it is just, to me, it's just like, I'm an impatient kind of guy. So it's like, why haven't we done it already? All this stuff. I had a person that was sort of, not doing well medically and was asking like, hey, because I used to do more in the life science, the Human Genome Project, that kind of stuff as well. And they were saying, hey, you're into data and all this kind of stuff. Isn't all this stuff, it's just all relationships, and if you have enough data, you can just analyze this stuff, right, and find the correlations, and right, you could do that, right? And yeah, you actually could. It's a hard problem. It takes time and effort. So that's the frustrating part, is that all this stuff will be solved in the very near future, or at least made much more progress towards it. I do not worry so much because I believe that good is better than evil, and I do believe that things are going to be good in the long run. But I do wonder, like, how does society handle, like in the Singularity book and some of these other things, when the chip can do something the human does faster and better, and we all start just putting, we have a brain, infarction or something, and we say, well, I can just replace that with a chip. Well, the chip is going to be, programmed and learned on certain data and so on, and like, sort of Terminator kind of stuff. You're going to slowly get there. And how does society, and I'm talking like not next week, but down the road, how do we resolve that? And I believe good is better and stronger than evil. So through the courts, through the lawyers, through the smart people that go through these whole things. But I do think more and more thought needs to be put in those kind of futuristic things, because we're approaching that quickly.
Okay, thank you.